Supervisor Patricia Cantor.
Good evening. New Trier Township is, a great place to live. Many of us chose to live here in our connected communities between Glencoe and almost Evanston. For the award-winning schools, expansive public parks, beautiful lakefront, and yet you can get to Chicago in 20 minutes. Our daily lives go by, day to day, seemingly untroubled and very tranquil. We in this place, we know better. An emotionally and financially comfortable life can fade away in an instant for numerous reasons. The sudden passing of a spouse, a pending divorce, a long-term disability, the downsizing and/or loss of a job, a catastrophic illness. You suddenly become a spectator as your world falls apart, and you need support for the daily needs that once were so easily for you. You need to feed your children. All of a sudden you need financial assistance to cover childcare costs that you hadn't worried about before. You have to get to your medical appointments. How are you going to get there? Gas is, as you know, you need some transportation. You need help for your teenager who has suddenly got themselves in kind of some sort of a social infraction, we shall say. You need help. And awful as it may sound, it becomes unavailable from family and friends. Who do you call to identify services for mental health challenges? Who can direct you to special service centers to support a person with a disability? I'm trying to back up a minute. Thankfully, New Trier Township residents can find supportive services in our office. For many residents, the township is the closest lifeline of specialized community and social service support. The services of the township, by the way, are not intended to support a lifestyle. The township services are intended to provide that extra support in troubled times to meet the goal of remaining self-sufficient. Our programmatic structure is to be a hand up, not a hand down and out. In the current climate, as you heard Tony Preckwinkle address, New Trier Township too has seen a double-digit increase in usages of our services. Visits to our pantry have increased 10%. Individuals and families receiving general and emergency financial assistance went up 39%. Families with need of child care expenses, 28%. Our back to school gift card program increased by 28%. And even now, it's probably hard for you to imagine, and myself, that over 500 students throughout the New Trier Township school system qualify for financial aid, or that 3,655 people came through our doors this year for the pantry. These are your neighbors and mine. They are the children that go to school with your kids. The numbers represent the couple down the street that are going through a divorce. They are our friends who have lost jobs. They are the families, seniors, individuals with disabilities, all of limited resource. Our programs, therefore, are wide-reaching and have the support of many community partners. Our outreach embraces a strategic plan to identify emerging needs and traditional and new ways to fund. As Jerry commented, New Trier Township this past year awarded over $1 million in grants to 47 agencies and programs to serve our residents. This year we have also introduced the new Incubator Project program, another innovative type of program that we hope we can reach out to more people. Our transportation program, well, you know the Dial-A-Ride program, it's probably the most popular thing that we do. That has increased 50% of registered users. Rides through escorted transportation services, which come right out of this building, has increased by 24%. And our new recently introduced program, Mobility Access, is a program that will provide additional transit services to mobility impaired residents in our township. As was mentioned, our peer jury program remains one of the most respected justice support actions in the state of Illinois. The delivery of these programs does not happen without the great commitment and compassion, support of our staff, volunteers, and elected officials, and you, our donors. I too thank our office staff, Jeannie, Brian, Art, Diane, and Lois, for their outstanding job that they do. I also thank the volunteers who, believe me, are the best, and all of you who drop off 1 or 2 bags of groceries and maybe stop and stock the pantry a little bit and help straighten up the shelves. We communicate to our citizens through traditional print, including Jerome. Okay? Sorry. We communicate to our citizens through traditional print, including our newsletter, The Courier, and electronic media. And now we also are following on the social media. We have a Facebook page, a YouTube channel, and an easy-to-access, we hope, website. Our website now highlights additional services available through the clerk's office to the assessor's office and our social service staff. All are available by the touch of a cursor. There is no way we could continue these programs without your help. We invite you to take time to visit, help us stock some shelves, and share your ideas. We'll all be better for it. Thank you.